It's a Monday. I gotta do it one more time. One final scream. Instead of a scream, I decided to yell the word run. Hi. Not me showing my age. Hello, welcome back to the house in Fata Morgana. We're back. Last time, we finished door 1, where Nellie and Mel did not have a happy ending. The white-haired girl ended up being their half-sister. And Nellie tried to convince Mel that he's only in love with sisters and that they should just be in love. And he wasn't super into that, but he also ended up driving the white-haired girl away by telling her she was ugly when she had been scalped. Yeah. Now we're in door 2, which is in the 1700s. And we have a friendo named Bestia, and he is a beast, and he just brutally murdered a merchant after a little while of being a good boy. Didn't last very long. The maid did her best. Very Beauty and the Beast style. She tried to teach him, you know, good manners and speaking, and he seemed to do okay, and then he decided to just kill that guy because he had a knife on him. And he has some trauma. We also met, briefly, a girl named Pauline, who appears to be that merchant's lover. And she has just learned that the merchant has passed away. We're gonna hear more from Pauline later. Thank God, I love her. But let's continue. Yeah. This will be a slightly shorter stream because I am having digestive issues. Shocker. That's what happens when you're a Virgo. The beast's humanity began. I have to remember the voices. Oh my gosh, it's only been a week and I'm acting like this is the first time in years. The beast's humanity began slipping away from him after that encounter. He had returned to the thing I had found in the cellar. Actually, he prowled the mansion's halls looking more barbaric than ever. Despite all the effort he had put into learning to act like a human, he now ripped the velvet curtains off of the wall, howling shrilly, stomping back and forth through the hallways, and ravaging the garden. I watched him intently, from a distance. Bestia was not merely a beast, but an out-of-control, bloodthirsty beast. Just a few days ago, we had been tending to the garden together, but that was no longer possible. I was quite disappointed. Eventually, Bestia discovered my hiding place. I had not felt regret in a very long time, but I felt deep regret in that moment. More! Don't have enough. Not enough. I need more. I need more. I must satisfy these urges. Are you saying peace was not enough to save you? Did I mishear you when you asked for peace? Asking for peace won't solve anything. Blood, despair, eyes filled with terror. These are the things I need. And I've always known it. You said this mansion fulfills people's desires. Then... give me prey. No more hares, live humans. Why did I ever teach him to speak human language? Kills me. Before long, the mansion granted his wish. Once a week, a villager or traveling merchant from somewhere would wander into the forest, ending up at the mansion on the cliff. Though something felt suspicious about the man who greeted him at the door, on the surface, he looked like a proper nobleman. So they all eventually chose to trust Bestia. The mansion had an air of loneliness about it, but it was adequate to provide rest for their weary feet. There was food in the bed, and most comforting of all, there were other people. The lord of the house treated the lost souls like esteemed guests. He poured them fine wine and had me cook for them. No one suspected in the slightest that he was a beast. He put on a reasonably convincing act. Because, yes, I had taught him how to behave like a master. The visitors all went to bed contented. But, as I'm sure you can imagine, Master, they would never see the light of day again. The penetratingly bright sunlight particular to this area.
A beast! It's a beast! You disgusting creature!
You hideous monster!
Kill him! If that's how you humans want to do things, then I'll play your little game. I'll play it even better than you. I'll kill you. I'll slaughter you! No, please don't! That's it. Cry for me. Beg for your life. Pray for my mercy. Weep and struggle and suffer and die. No one understands. No one can possibly understand my despair. What did I ever do? Was it just because I'm a beast? When did I become a beast? Why do beasts have to die? Beasts are savage, and so they must die. I'm a beast, therefore I'm savage. In which case, I'll kill them. I'll show them what makes a beast so terrifying.
Moonlight crept through the torn velvet curtains, shining down upon the blood-soaked beast. It was a sight that would incite terror in anyone. Look at this. No one can stand up to me.
Humans have no chance against beasts! More. I need more. Give me more prey.
The mansion continued to sate the beast's demented craving, sending not one, but multiple villagers into his claws. Into these blood-stained walls, off which echoed his monstrous howls.
Stop! Please, I'm begging you, spare me! Oh God! Sorry, I'm not familiar with your god. Beasts have no need. I have a wife and son back at the village. Please, let me return to them. Why don't you bring them back to me? I'll send them to the same place you're going. I am a child. This is fucked up. Please, let me go. Are you now? In that case, I'll kill the baby first.
Alright, you fucko.
You damned monster! That's right. I'm a monster. And by killing, no one can defy me. I have to show the world that beasts are the most frightening things on this earth.
The beast began to change his style, making sick banquets out of the kills. Some days, he would tie his guests up in the cellar, playing with them for hours until they finally died. Some days, he would drain them of their blood and bathe in it. Some days, he would spread them out on the table and feast upon them. Every week, another atrocious party. He did everything imaginable. As a faithful servant of this house, I am confident I can do most anything I am asked. Though you can surely imagine my surprise at having to use the cooking skills I learned while serving the flaxen-haired family to do that. I only wonder if it actually tasted any good. Why are you wondering that, honey? I've never wondered what human flesh has tasted like, and I don't think I ever will. Yeah, monster fuckers, this is your chapter. Bestia's peculiar sword was always with him for his twisted banquets of self-gratification. However much blood stained it, it never lost its sheen. It was as though the sword drank the flesh of humans. Master, can you imagine just how wretched I felt? The mansion, once a beautiful sight to behold, reeked of death and acrimony. The stench of rotting flesh seeped up from the cellar. Even the years it spent forsaken and in ruins were preferable to that. Or perhaps I only had myself to blame. It was I who had invited the beast into the mansion.
More. Not enough. This isn't enough to satisfy me.
But Bestia still sought to hold more of his perverse parties. Lost villagers were no longer enough to quell his urges. He was, indeed, a genuine beast. And in time, this is what he began to wish for.
Can't you get me any better prey? Something truly exquisite. The perfect prey to quench this maddening thirst of mine.
Do you know what he meant when he asked for the perfect prey, Master? Perhaps a hero, someone courageous enough to stand up to him, with whom he could enjoy a battle to the death. Perhaps a dazzling young nymph to satisfy his other primal urges. Or perhaps what he wanted was not human at all, but a demon or a phantom. I would soon find out, as the mansion attempted to grant his wish, bringing yet another guest to the house on the cliff.
Full Metal Alchemist. I'm not sorry. I don't know why I say I'm sorry, because I'm not.
If the devil guides us, if God guides us, then perhaps I could accept that this was fate. And it makes sense that I am here. Is anyone there? I've lost my way. Would you please be so kind as to spare me a little food?
Ah, there. There it is. There comes the poor little offering. They never learn. They just keep coming. They don't stop coming. They don't stop coming. Okay, Nelly and Bestia cover Smash Mouth's All-Star. Gerald, if you ever see this, you know what you have to do. Again and again. The mansion keeps granting my wish. I would be glad to provide you some food. And you are welcome to stay the night. Get some rest. I will have a room prepared.
Suppose I shall take you up on your generosity.
Hello, sunshine. How are you? Nice dress. You're missing parts of it, but nice color.
I have been wandering for a very, very long time. What was that, Master? You recognize her? I imagine you would. That white hair, those red eyes, skin the color of freshly fallen snow. And that flawlessly beautiful visage, you could not possibly mistake her for anyone else. And no, it is not someone who happens to resemble her. I can understand why you would be surprised, Master. At first, I could hardly believe my own eyes. The wanderer knocking on the door that day was the very same fair-skinned young woman who visited the mansion so many years earlier. The white-haired girl must have spent many, many a night in the forest. Her crystalline skin was covered in red scratches from where she had brushed against stray branches and tree bark. She had even lost her shoes and was standing there barefooted, looking quite disheartened. But that did not make her any less beautiful, In fact, you could just imagine the dense forest canopy parting to allow the sun to shine down upon her. The maid is super into the white-haired girl. She thinks she's hot. The maid don't care about gender. Maid said, gender who? The beast appeared surprised by her angelic beauty as well. It seemed as though all the madness drained from him in that moment. He said nothing, but his eyes told all. He was entranced by the sight of her red ruby irises and her pure white hair. Pardon?
I am a beast. This is what I asked for. Something to quench my thirst. You are allowed to be happy.
But as I said, it was only for a moment.
So rejoice! Imagine just how gratifying it will be to see such a beautiful woman writhing in the throes of death. Follow me. I will have a bathroom as well.
And once the moment had passed, the beast was barely able to contain the wellspring of madness within himself. He wanted nothing more than to run his sword through the white-haired girl that very instant, to torture her, to defile her. He tended to her wounds, served her supper, and drew a bath for her. And afterwards, the beast even made to provide her with a dress to wear. Even the outfit she had only worn for one night so many years before was there, waiting for someone to put it on again, for her to put it on again. He said she could choose anything she liked. She, being such a modest young woman, said she needed naught of such fine attire. And what a shame that was! I, too, wished to see her in a dress once more.
Yea.
I need not such fine clothing.
You needn't be modest.
No, that's not why.
Are they not to your liking, then?
No, my apologies. You were very generous.
Foolish girl. Smiling and calling me generous. I was simply imagining what a pretty sight it would be. The sight of her fresh blood splattered on it. The sight of her life slipping away in it.
I am glad that, after wandering for so long, I ended up here in this mansion.
And in a few hours, you'll be feeling the exact opposite. Get all the rest you need. I shall see you again in the morning.
I thank you. What do you think of the short hair? People don't like the short hair. I think it's cute. I think she looks really cute with a little bob. Bestia then made his way out of the girl's bedchamber. His mask came crumbling off after only taking a few steps.
That's precisely what I wanted. Just imagining how such a beautiful woman will scream. How she'll beg for her life. Hey! Hey! Are you there? The mansion has given me the perfect offering. Hey! Hey! Is she not here?
She does rock the bob. Thank you. People don't like it. I'm like, oh, she looks cute. It's not my favorite hairstyle. But it's cute. I actually really like Nellie's hair. I loved how it had the braids that like went down to the jewels. I think that's really cool, and I really wish I could do that with my hair. Anyway. Is someone there? Yes, I came by to ask if there was anything you needed. I cannot offer you anything extravagant, not like before, but I am here to provide you with anything in my capacity. I appreciate the offer, but I need nothing. Being allowed to stay the night is more than enough. Do you work here in the mansion? Yes, indeed I do. I have been here for a very, very long time. A very long time? You might think this is an odd question, but have we met before? Something about you seems familiar. And I get the feeling I have been in this mansion before. Yes, we have met. It was quite some time ago, though. When was it? It was an unimaginably long time ago. Do you remember a boy and girl with flaxen hair? Flaxen hair. It's probably better if you don't remember. I apologize. My memory fails me. Do you not remember me either? I see. You should probably not push yourself to remember them. There were joyous times, and there were less than joyous times. That's one way of putting it. But would you be so kind as to answer one question? What might your name be? My name is... I see. So you are... again. Again? You should get some rest. I will make tea for you in the morning. Also, go on, close your eyes. I think she gave her a little kiss. Your brother boyfriend. Yes, indeed, Ellie. But Bestia never waited for morning to come. With his sword that smelled of blood hanging from his hip, the beast slowly, ever so slowly, crept toward the room where the white-haired girl slept. The time was soon approaching for the bloodthirsty beast to paint the walls with the young woman's blood, to turn her bedchamber into a gore-splattered altar upon which he would offer her to the devil. However, when he opened the door, the beast could hardly believe his eyes. She was not asleep, but sitting there as if expecting Bestia's arrival.
Why are you awake? Did you not go to sleep?
I heard footsteps, so I...
And what were you planning to do when I got here? Surely you didn't think we'd simply have a nice midnight chat.
I was hoping to ask what it was that you wanted.
Ask what it was I wanted. You even realize what you're saying? Can you not see what's in my hand? You know exactly what I came here to do. Aren't you going to beg? Aren't you going to plead for your life? Aren't you going to ask me not to kill you?
If it's necessary. But is that what you want?
What I want is something much, much more gratifying than your pleas. I want to hold a banquet. It's not enough. No matter what I do, it's not enough. But you will be enough to satisfy me, to quench this unholy thirst, to completely, wholly fill me to the bursting point. I want to know what I desire. I desire to devour you.
Bestia shoved the girl back, slamming her into the mattress. He then stabbed his sword through the sheets beside her, looking down upon the girl, the moonlight at his back. Clenching her slender throat with one hand, he drew his sword once more, holding the tip but inches from her nose. No matter how much blood it drank, the sword continued to shine gloriously, as though it had just come up from the forge. It was an awe-inspiring, tear-shedding blade, the sight of which would cause anyone to imagine the misfortune about to befall them.
Go on, mock me, ridicule the hideous barbaric beast standing before you. From the moment you saw me, you thought me unsettling, no? yet you averted your eyes. Because I had food for you. Because I gave you a place to rest. You pretended not to notice the beast. This is retribution. Retribution for you damned humans. So beg for your life like they all do. Cry. Plead for mercy.
If you say that you are ugly, then I must be equally ugly.
What?
What came from the girl's mouth was neither a plea nor an insult, nor a scream. Full-grown men had wept before him, and yet this slight young woman did not. Despite this terrifying beast being upon her, moments away from extinguishing her life. Even I almost shrieked in fright. Bestia could believe neither his ears nor his eyes.
Do you not fear me? Can you not see what I'm about to do to you?
What am I to be afraid of?
I'm threatening to murder you! I'm sorry, this is just really funny to me. He's like, I'm gonna kill you! And she's like, oh, okay. To rip your intestines out with these claws and watch you die in agony. I enjoy it more than anything in the world. Filling others' hearts with fear. The more lives I take, the more I enjoy it. I'm a beast, driven by madness. Survival via self-deprecation. Hey, same.
What he expected was for the beautiful girl before him to desperately implore him for mercy. He wanted nothing more than to see despair seep into every corner of her red eyes. For he believed that it would be a truly sublime moment, euphoria unlike anything he had experienced before. Bestia prodded her with his singular sword, poking a slit in skin smoother than silk.
You see me as pitiful, and so you are offering me release from my fate.
But she did not do as the beast wished. She looked up at him with sympathy rather than fear. This rattled the beast. He had never once seen anyone respond to him that way.
What on earth are you talking about? What's going through your head? Pity? Release? Do you not comprehend the situation? How can you be so calm? Scream! Cry and shout! Beg for me to spare you! Throw yourself at my feet! Throw yourself at my feet! Otherwise, I'm a beast! A beast that never tires of killing.
To me, you appear to be a person.
You are lying.
You listen to the things I say, and you respond with your own words.
I was taught how to speak. I'm a beast who speaks human language.
But you think. You use your mind to come up with responses, and you hesitate.
If I'm human, then why do they disparage me so? Why do they reject me and try to kill me? Because I'm a beast! A repulsive beast! That's why, isn't it?
I will do nothing to hurt you. We are alike.
Alike? Don't be ridiculous. How can you say we're alike when you're as beautiful as you are?
There is nothing beautiful about me. What value does outward appearance have?
You have suffered much... Oh, sorry.
You have suffered much persecution, which is why you tremble in fear.
I am not trembling. I am not afraid.
I can hear the cries of your heart.
What on earth is wrong with you? Why are you not afraid? Why do you not scream in terror?
I am afraid, but more than fear, I feel like I now know what my role is.
Your role?
If you will have me, then I would like to remain here in the mansion.
Are you mad? I will eventually kill you. Torture you, put you through hell, make you wish you were never born.
That does not change my mind. Please, allow me to stay. I find it very hard to believe that what you want deep down is to hurt people. And I get the feeling that I am meant to be here. That it is my role.
Bestia was at a loss. He was, perhaps, afraid of this girl who did not fear him, and even attempted to embrace him. She behaved too differently from all the other humans he knew of, who only ever harassed and pushed him away, except me, because I taught him how to speak and tried to make him the master, but fuck that, I guess.
Why are you so kind to me? To this beast, this murderer?
Bestia's sword slipped from his hand, hitting the hard floor with a metallic whine. When the sound died down, the white-haired girl extended her hands for the beast with the utmost of affability. Her fingers were white as freshly fallen snow, something this area never saw. They traced his distinctive frame. They ran along his unusually shaped nose. They slid across his rough, yellowed skin. They drifted around his rather small eyes. The beast trembled once more, this time not out of twisted desire from deep within, but from the unimaginable comfort of physical contact. Her fingers moved so gently, so pleasantly, wrapping him in their warmth.
Are you crying?
A single teardrop slid down the arc of her finger. Looking into her clear eyes, Bestia came to a realization. And at the same time, he felt somewhat dismayed.
You are without sight.
Taken in the throes of his primal urges, the beast had not noticed, but there was an emptiness in the girl's eyes. She appeared to be gazing far into the distance, not focused on the man, despite being close enough to touch him. Tears had begun running down Bestia's cheeks earlier, when she had called him a person. But it was not until one of those droplets had slid across the back of her finger that she had realized. She would, indeed, have no need of extravagant dresses. After all, she could not see what she was wearing.
That is correct. I am blind. But whoever decided that reality is only that which can be seen? I know not what appearance I have. In the darkness, everything is as one. There is no difference between beast and man. If you are a beast, then I too must be a beast.
To call the girl a beast would be paramount to eating sugar and insisting it was salt. Do pardon the trite analogy, please. But you know rather well, master, that the white-haired girl was not at all what you would call a beast. Not simply in appearance, but all the way down to her core. There was nothing beastly about her. Her words brought him faint pain, but the beast still felt, on some level, that he wanted to keep her at his side, to see what would happen. His next words were in large part impulsive.
I am grateful that you cannot see.
Without exception, everyone who had wandered into the mansion had lost their lives before the sun rose the next morning. She was the first visitor who had not met this fate. Over time, Bestia's madness gradually subsided. He even began to seem rather tame. You would hardly believe it was the same beast who had once reveled in those perverse festivities.
I really like this song.
This is probably my favorite song. No, that's a lie. This is my second favorite song from Door 2. There's just something so hauntingly beautiful and powerful about it, but it's so simple. He was, I imagine, at a loss for how to behave. I too would be flustered in the constant presence of such beauty. But it was not just her appearance. She had said she wished to live with him, a beast who had committed countless atrocities. Perplexing indeed.
What is the matter?
Do you honestly not fear me?
Do I appear to be afraid of you?
No, you do not. But you would. If you could see me, you would react the same as everyone else. You would mock me. You would despise me. You would want to kill me. You don't know what I've done, because you can't see. I enjoyed it. I basked in their terror. So why? Why do I not want you to find out? I don't want you to know how many people I've tortured, how many I've slaughtered, how much blood I've imbibed. All the horrible things I've done. Horrible. I'm aware that what I've done is wrong. But I relished in it. I wanted for so long to slaughter them. I desperately desired to see blood. Human blood. What is it I crave? Murder or laughter? I said that I had no need for peace, yet here I am.
Is something the matter?
No, some tea.
Well, shall I make some? Are you thirsty?
No, I made some tea. It's probably cold by now. I thought you might want some. You don't...
No, I'll take it.
What are you laughing for?
Because I'm happy.
Is it to your liking?
It's bitter.
Their life together began quietly, their days without event. They had no extravagant meals, there were no swaths of guests lending life to the mansion's halls. But there was also no one screaming in fear for their life. It was the peaceful life Bestia had lost. And he had returned once more to that quiet realm.
What's the matter?
You are always so quick to notice my presence.
My world is one of darkness, so I have a heightened sense of hearing.
What is it like? How do you perceive the world? I cannot imagine living in complete darkness.
Occasionally, I can see light.
Light?
Yes, not a radiant light like the sun, but a soft light floating in the darkness. Like a candlelight, I suppose.
That only perplexes me all the more. I find it difficult to understand what you are describing.
Is that so? It's difficult for me as well. I'm not sure how to explain it. But it's not complete darkness. I can sense your presence, for instance, and I can tell how windy it is from the way the windows vibrate. And also, I also feel as though I can sense the wavering of emotions. The candlelight begins to flicker erratically, from fear, intense sorrow, or other similar emotions.
My emotions.
I do not know. It could be yours, and it could be mine. This mansion is a very peculiar place. The candlelight is always wavering, and yet it seems somehow stable. It makes me feel as though this is where I belong.
I don't think I understand. I am a beast, and so I lack the intelligence.
But you...
I am going to go hunting. Is there anything you would like?
Whatever you like. All right then. If you find any fruit, that would be nice.
Fruit.
it before it was ripe.
I didn't know. Is that a bad thing? I don't know anything.
I cannot see, but if fruit is still green, you are not supposed to eat it yet. What color are these?
Green. No. Blue.
Put a pin in that joke, folks. Oh, Gerald. I keep forgetting to text you about that one. Right now, to Twitter. Me chastising localizer. The green. Okay, anyway. Can't wait to see that response.
Shall I give you a hand preparing for supper?
I cannot ask for help of someone who can't see. You hurt yourself.
Don't worry. I can tell for the most part where things are by sound and touch. Are you worried?
Worried. The thought of blood dripping down her finger doesn't excite me. What's going on? What on earth?
If I appear to be in any danger of harming myself, please let me know. Then you have nothing to worry about.
Oh, my probiotic is coming back.
You do not seem any more comfortable in the kitchen than me.
Got you there.
She always cooks stuff. Where did she go?
Huh?
She always comes when I call.
I had hidden myself away. Teehee. Bestia had learned to go about his daily life without my assistance, and the two of them had no need of others in their peaceful world. Oh my, what is the matter, master? I was not lonely at all, no. It was an absolute pleasure simply watching them. I mean that. It was not my role to be at his side, nor was I the one to be at hers. If she could make Bestia into the master of the house, then my presence was unnecessary. I appear when I am needed, as I appear to serve the flaxen-haired family, nothing more. If they sought a servant, then I would show myself. Then would I show myself. Yes, certainly. After some time, they began to sleep in the same bed. Oh dear, no, not for the reason you are imagining, master. You thought no such thing. Though they slept in the same bed, they did not lay together. They did so, it seemed, because they were more comfortable in the same place. The two acted more like family than lovers. The maid, it's okay, I like to watch. It's so true, though. She's like, wow.
Hey. Hello?
Who? Sorry.
Are you asleep?
No, I'm awake.
Is the candlelight wavering?
Right now, it is very calm.
I see. Say, tell me about your childhood.
What? Me?
Won't you?
My childhood.
Yes. I have no such stories to tell. When I was a child, I lost everything. My mother, father, brothers, everyone. So
For as long as I can remember, I did not have a father. I lived lived alone with my mother, but I never felt like that was a bad thing.
Was she kind?
Yes, very. She was a compassionate woman. But we were poor, and because I cannot see, my mother was the only one who could work. She would be away for long stretches of time, supposedly because she served at a respectable house.
Is that what that means?
I do not know whether or not that was true.
Localizer's response, cold and calculated. Sir. Caught on 4K, sir. Anyway.
Perhaps she was doing much more demanding work. I never asked. I believed not asking was best for her. From time to time, I would receive letters from her. Someone who lived nearby read them to me.
When was Braille invented? Can someone Google that for me, please? I just realized I don't know. I would have assumed the 1800s, because the 1800s seems like the time that would have been more widely thought about.
The letters went something like this. Life in the mansion is difficult, but everyone treats me so well, and they say I do good work. I'll be back with more money soon, so you be a good girl. Other than that, she allegedly expressed concern for my health and safety, as well as repeatedly saying how much she loved me.
You have a good mother.
I did. Nearly everything I remember my mother saying to me was written in her letters.
1824. Okay, I thought it was the 1800s. Interesting. So Braille didn't exist at this point.
So much kindness and warmth.
Why do you not live with her now? How did you end up here in the mansion?
Before long, she lost her life at her place of employment, and I was sent the money she earned. It was, I imagine, enough to survive on. When my mother was still alive, she often lamented my blindness. If only you could see, she would say, I could show you just how extraordinary this world is. So I decided I would visit a renowned physician in order to fulfill my mother's dream. A physician in this country. However, upon examining me, he said that he could not restore my sight. Dejected, I was on my way back home when bandits attacked. They robbed me of the money I brought to pay for my treatment. I lost everything my mother saved for me, the money she gave her life to earn for me. I failed to repay her for anything she did, which cast a dark cloud over my heart. My world has always been wrapped in darkness, but at that moment, I was in the deepest abyss. There was not even a speck of light. I was at a complete loss. With nowhere to go, I simply wandered, no destination in mind. And that was when I miraculously arrived at this mansion. It was as if it had summoned me here.
You were being summoned by the mansion to fulfill my craving, but it didn't end up that way. I wonder if the mansion is disappointed. I see.
I apologize for not having a brighter tale to tell. I imagine you were hoping to hear joyful childhood memories?
No. Did they hurt you?
Pardon?
The bandits. When they attacked, were you hurt?
You are so compassionate.
I am no such thing. I am not compassionate.
I was perfectly fine. I took a few scratches, but nothing you need to worry about.
I see.
I believe that I am happy now. I was unable to regain my sight, and I haven't the money to return home. But I believe I left in order to come here. Is your life right now happy?
I don't think he knows what that is.
I am terrified and volatile. I'm growing accustomed to this woman's comfort. I'm afraid of losing her. A beast should not have these feelings. A murderous beast. Take this.
What is...
It makes a good gift, supposedly. I was planning to throw it out when I learned that. But I couldn't. I felt like I was meant to give it to someone. That could only be you. It is a fake white rose.
a white rose accessory?
You not want it?
No, I do. I just, for some reason... Never mind. Thank you. I appreciate it.
What Mel failed, Bestia succeeded. Bestia has more game than Mel. Not that that's a hard... Oh, man. Not that that's a hard hurdle to climb. Full Metal Alchemist. More violence this chapter, by the way. In case that wasn't obvious from like the first 15 minutes, this chapter, like I said before, is probably the most overtly violent. Bestia likes blood. He likes bloodshed. Whether he wants to admit it or not. So, anyway. Do you not desire more prey? But you were so hungry for blood before.
I've had enough. I don't need it anymore. Although she is blind. No. Because she cannot see, she does not push me away. She's the only one willing to accept me, to be with me.
Such a fickle creature. You obtain peace, cast it aside, and then you pick it up once more. But you'll never be able to escape it completely. After all, you are enchanted by the pleasure murder brings. You have been for a very long time.
This time I'm done. I won't kill anyone anymore. Being with her is far more satisfying than the joy killing brought. To be with her is what I truly want.
So very self-centered.
You certainly are. Hey.
It was as though he was viewing a flashback. The sound of knocking echoed through the mansion. The merchant came and brought the beast's short-lived peace crashing down.
What did I just tell you? I do not want any more prey. Stop this. Stop it. Don't bring me any more. I thought you were supposed to fulfill my desires. Why did the door open?
Sword in hand, Bestia ran through the mansion's halls. He was overcome with fear. He had obtained the peace he so dearly wanted, and even found someone who did not fear him. He was terrified that the appearance of more prey would cause this all to crumble. If he spotted the prey, murdered them, and conceded to his madness, she might choose to leave him. As much as she claimed he was not hideous, if she witnessed him doing that,
I'll just chase her out. I'm done with this. My desires changed.
however,
Why? Why?
Bestia shuddered in terror at the sight. So a fun fact, This game makes my controller turn red when crazy shit's about to happen, so my controller just turned red. Oh man, it did before when like Nellie had her breakdown and he did the other guy in. It's a nice touch, very nice touch.
Stay back! Stay away from me!
He broke into a run. It was not, after all, helpless prey that had entered the mansion.
That thing is...
The monster's voice seemed to slither along the floors behind him. He felt as though, if he were to turn around, it would be right there on top of him. It's just Spider-Man meme IRL! Oh my god, why hasn't anyone made that yet? Oh my god, remind me to make that.
Why are you chasing me?
Bestia shouted with fear in his voice, uncharacteristic of the beast who had so readily slaughtered his prey. But can you blame him?
That's... a bestia!
In that moment, I had an epiphany. I had assumed he had called himself Bestia, unaware of what the word meant.
A bestia other than me.
Bestia is not, in fact, a name. It is a word that means beast. Indeed, a second beast had come to the mansion.
Why are you chasing me? Are you here to kill me? Is it because I settled down? Because I wanted to stop being a beast?
Is something the matter? When the white-haired girl poked her head out of her bedchamber, Bestia was aghast. He frantically attempted to return her to her room.
You mustn't leave your room.
But as he was doing this, the horrifying creature, no, the beast's voice drew nearer.
Do not open this door for any reason. I will protect you. That's right. That's right. I don't want this piece destroyed. These tranquil days together with this woman. I will protect them. I will.
Trembling in fear, Bestia gathered his resolve. He pointed his sword, which until then had only been used to torment others, at the second beast. Now he would wield his blade to protect the person he cared about. This was the same beast who had killed and killed and killed to satisfy his own primal desires.
I will not let you destroy this. I will protect it from you.
From a rational point of view, the things he was saying and feeling were rather idealistic, but Bestia was desperate. He did not want to lose this piece. Before long, the beast, the one chasing him, appeared from within the darkness. Say, Master, if resolve was the only thing necessary for one to act courageously, would that not mean nearly anyone could become a hero? Bestia had viciously slaughtered so many people before. He had gathered the courage to protect the things he cared for. But now he was shaking. He did not gallantly bring his sword down upon the approaching beast. Instead, he trembled visibly from head to toe. He must have been quite terrified at the beast's appearance.
Stop! Stay away from me! Don't! Stay back!
Seeing Bestia so scared, I imagined the beast thought it was a prime opportunity, for it slowly, ever so slowly, ambled toward him.
If I don't kill it, it'll kill me. I have kill it, I have to 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 kill it.
And that was the moment Bestia's mind ran off the rails of sanity.
Kill!
He lifted his sword above his head, facing the approaching beast. And ferociously swung it down upon his assailant. Again, and again, and again. Screaming horrifically at the top of his lungs. Or roaring like a fucking tiger. I mean, that's what the voice cues are telling me. He continued, swing after swing, until the other beast had gone completely still. Before long, copious volumes of fresh blood stained the corridor. At some point, the other beast had stopped moving and sunken into a pool of its own lifeblood.
I did it. I killed it. I killed the other bestia.
Bestia had let his guard down, assuming he had claimed a victory over the unmoving beast. I had not imagined either that the beast could still be alive after shedding so much blood.
Stay back!
The beast reached out its hand toward Bestia. It was determined to drag him down into the underworld, it seemed. Slowly sliding along the slippery floor, it dragged itself toward him. Even on its last breaths, it continued reaching for Bestia, fixated on him. He kicked the beast's hand up into the air, staggering it, and then he
Burn in hell!
rammed his blade down into it. Bestia's fear-stricken expression was hardly that of a knight who had just saved the maiden. Nevertheless, he had indeed eradicated the other beast.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Good job, Bestia, you did it! Question mark. Ah, I see. Whew. Voicing Bestia and the white-haired girl. Damn. I'm glad I get a break from that for a second. Ugh.
You come back again, okay? Promise me. I'll be waiting. Waiting, believing that you'll return. I'll be waiting. It's about time for you to set off.
Indeed.
You take care out there. Don't eat anything funny and get yourself sick, okay?
I'll be fine. I'm a tough one.
The more overconfident you are, the more you'll push yourself and risk getting hurt. Make sure you drink lots and lots of water, okay? Take care not to get heat stroke or sunstroke, okay?
You worry too much. Relax, I know how to take care of myself on the ship.
I know, but you never know what might happen.
Yeah, you might wash up on the shore and wander into the forest and get eaten by a beast. I don't know.
Sorry. I want you to be in good health when I see you again.
It will be. We'll probably keep you waiting for a long time again.
I'll be waiting. Don't worry about me. I'll be waiting. I promise. I managed to wait 1.5 years already, so I can handle this. Come back, okay?
You have my word.
Thanks. Safe travels. refuse to believe that he could be dead. I have to find proof that somewhere out there, he's still alive and well. I have to find him. I have to prove it.
We've arrived at our destination, madam. Though I dearly wish I could assist you in your search, I have other things to attend to during our stay.
No, don't worry yourself. I couldn't possibly impose on you any further.
Madam, Pauline, you mustn't put yourself in danger. Should anything happen to you, your mother would be devastated.
I wonder if Mom's mad. No, she's probably sad. Her sorrow is as expansive as the Albufero wetlands, as deep as the ocean into which the sun sets. And it's all my fault. But don't worry, I'll be fine. As soon as I have certainty of his well-being, I'll go straight home. Me and him, together.
Pauline, your lover is...
I have faith in him. He would never break a promise to me. He's always come back to me, no matter how long it took. A man like that wouldn't suddenly just disappear on me. There's been a mistake, and I have to prove it. I have to be the one to do it, because he'll remain gone unless I see it with my own eyes.
I wonder, who you inherited your stubbornness from?
What?
Nothing. An acquaintance of mine lives in this village. I shall be staying with him. I'll let him know about you. He should gladly welcome you into his home.
Thank you, Orlando. You've been such a big help.
Pauline. 1 month. You search for 1 month, and if you still haven't found him, you come home with me. Will you promise me that? You are her only daughter.
Okay.
Good. To tell you the truth, I regret bringing you with me. What I should have done is dragged you back home. But I couldn't bear to see you like that, Pauline. It was like I was looking at her when she was younger.
Orlando.
Anyway, 1 month. Understood?
Yes. Don't worry, a month will be plenty. I will find him before the month is up. The sleepy seaside village is on the small side, but from what I've been told, it used to have a flourishing fishing industry. Now, though, it's like there's a fog hanging over everything. That's not too surprising, I suppose. A few months ago, the village was part of a war for control of the country, and now they're under a different rule than before. Stripped of their independence and battered by the raging tempest of war. The people's spirits had been eroded, and spiritual damage is not so easily mended. Even if they were not physically harmed, there are deep wounds in their hearts. It's a lovely village, though. The breeze feels different than it does back home. Beneath it all, I'm sure the people are actually quite friendly and cheerful. A long, long time ago, I went on a trip to a land in the south. This country is quite a bit south of mine, too. People blessed with lots of sunlight are bound to be warm at their core. Say, Orlando.
Yes?
May I take a look around the village?
I don't see why not. The sun's still up. I'll need some time to catch up with my acquaintance, so I suppose this is as good opportunity as any. You know where to find me, madam?
Yes, you go down that way, turn at the second crossroad, follow it straight for a little, cross over to the other side, and it's right there. Right?
Are you sure you can find it?
Don't worry.
All right, then. You're planning to stay within the village today, right? I'll see you in a little bit, then. If you get lost, give me a holler.
As much as you may insist otherwise, you really do care, Orlando.
I feel bad enough as it is. Please, don't take advantage of me.
I think I may take full advantage of this. Thanks. See you in a bit. Yay, sweetheart. It's she.
You may have heard of Arm and Arlert having depression. Check this guy out.
What's he doing out here all alone, I wonder? There's no one else around. I wonder if something happened. Would it seem odd if I tried talking to him? Wouldn't want to get labeled as suspicious on my first day here. That's asking for trouble. But the boy stands all alone on the shore, looking somehow precarious. As though a breeze might whisk him away into a million grains of sand, and if I look away, he won't be there when I turn back. That's how the boy appears to me. You never know until you try. Besides, it's important for me to communicate with the natives. I've got to build trust with the people of this village. Let's go. Good afternoon. What are you doing out here all alone, little man? By force of habit, I spoke in my native tongue. How dense can you be, Pauline?
Pauline, you know, for a long time I thought Pauline was from Portugal, but it recently was pointed out to me, and I was like, oh no shit, that she is Dutch, which makes so much more sense. And hell yeah, Dutch people are great. Okay, 1 second. My heat came on. I forgot I didn't turn it off. Like 15 seconds, please. Okay. Yes, so she spoke Dutch to him. They are not in Nederland. Javi's a good strong name. You may have just been talking to Orlando, but that's no excuse. This isn't your homeland. But everything's all right. I studied the language, so I should be able to hold a simple conversation. You don't need to be afraid of me. My name is Pauline. I'll be staying in your village for a while. Nice to meet you. Do you not understand me? My name is Pauline. What is your name, little man? Dreadful. What? He just called me dreadful! That's one hell of an accent you've got. Who are you? A bandit? What are you here for? No! I'm not a bandit, I promise! I stammered. Atrocious. There's no need to be so mean. I put in a pretty good effort, I thought. You could at least compliment me instead. Oh no. That's not nice! I love him. I love Javi. What's a foreigner doing in this remote corner of the world? Sightseeing our little village? Sure got a lot of time on your hands. I do not! I'm very busy! You're a little obnoxious, aren't you? You're supposed to treat your elders with respect, you know? I think I give a damn, lady. You're older, but you're acting way more like a kid than me. My name isn't Lady, it's Pauline. Pauline! And? What are you here for? Completely ignored. I am, here to look for someone. There are rumors that he was last seen around here. Have you by chance seen any other foreigners around? Hell if I know. I got to befriend him first. Of course he's going to be guarded if I just start throwing questions at him. Alright, so you haven't seen him. Then why don't you tell me about yourself? What are you doing out here? that any of your business, lady?
A boy's out here on the beach all alone. Wouldn't that make you curious? Don't you have any friends? Maybe he's one of those kids who doesn't have any? Say, if you don't mind, could we be friends? I'm not really familiar with the area, so it'd be nice to have someone with me. What do you say?
I don't need any damn friends. And who the hell would be dumb enough to say, sure, I'll be your friend, to someone they just met?
How are you so jaded? You need to be more courteous, kinder to others, not so antagonistic. I just thought it would be nice if we could talk a bit. That's all I want, really.
How about you quit being so damn nosy, lady? Just so happens I like being alone. Ugh, I've got some strange woman ruining my alone time. I'm out of here.
Hey, wait a second. He's gone. This is going to be really, really hard.
She's baby. She can't help it, she's baby. Ah, yes. This was happening, huh? I wanted to forget.
Master? Master? Ah, you've returned to me. You suddenly started staring off into the distance. I was quite startled. Now, let us continue our tale. The mansion's corridor was a horrifically repulsive mess. Splatters of fresh beast blood covered the walls, and there was a repugnant odor. Anyone would be compelled to avert their eyes at the sight. What happened here?
I am grateful that you cannot see, because you would certainly think me a beast if you were able to see this. Because you cannot see, you do not know what I look like. But I know. Another beast like me broke into the mansion.
Was it?
I protected you. Did I not? I protected you. Say that I protected you. That I did this for you.
In his hysteria, Bestia tore down the curtains hanging on the hallway window. Blood-stained curtains that reeked of dead beast.
I...
What did he have to be so afraid of, though? He had exterminated the other beast encroaching upon his territory. I would understand if he had puffed his chest in pride, but far from that, his terror merely intensified. Calm down. The white-haired girl extended her hand for Bestia, but even her gentle, lovingly outstretched fingers evoked fear in his eyes. Instinctively, he feared anything that entered his territory, and then attempted to remove it. And driven by those instincts, he shoved aside the white-haired girl, the one he had said he wanted to protect. Being without sight, she had no way of reliably catching her balance, and she fell to the floor with a splash. For she had landed in the pool of blood left by the beast. Red seeped into her clothing, slowly spreading through the fabric. At first, it looked like she had fallen into a puddle of fresh, bright dye, but before long, the red darkened into a brownish black.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's okay. I'm fine. She embraced the panicking beast, softly whispering shh, shh, as if trying to calm a baby. A crying baby. I was just thinking he's baby. He's the little meow meow. Our little meow meow. Bestia's our little meow meow. Though Bestia was taller and physically stronger, the white-haired girl was, emotionally, more stable than he. What has you so frightened? Please, tell me. I promise I will not look down on you for any reason. All I want is to free you from the depths of your suffering. Sometimes talking about things can lighten the burden they place on you. We have the ability to use words, both you and me. With language, the gift God bestowed upon man, we can communicate our feelings with one another. It's all right. Don't be afraid. Talk to me, please.
Am I a man? You act as though I am a man. No, you treat me like I am one.
I cannot see you as anything else, as I have said before.
Only because you cannot see me! You are the only one who says I am a man. You who are without sight. But I was content with that. You treated me like a man, so I felt as though I had to become one. The time I spent with you, I had real peace. I almost forgot that I was a wretched beast. I no longer sought after prey. Prey. Oh, yes. Before you arrived, I murdered dozens of humans. I didn't want you to know that I was a sinful creature, leaving a long trail of bodies in my wake. But I thought that if I didn't show them my strength, if I didn't force them into submission, then I would never find peace. I was drunk with power. At least you know. I took great pleasure in it. In slaughtering people.
Did you guys just hear my stomach? So fun fact. Like, I'm using a lot of diaphragm and like ab work to do these voices, and like they come from different places in my body, and so it's making my insides be like wee, which they were already kind of wee because I had digestive issues, but that's what that was. Wasn't even food. That was totally just my muscles switching between the two voices. Anyway.
Fear was so overwhelming that you turned the act of killing into one of gratification. You did it to protect yourself.
Are you still not going to condemn me?
Taking another's life is wrong. Not only does it rob them of their time on this earth, it inflicts great wounds upon those who care about them. However, I do not regard you as a mere beast, nor as a mere murderer. Something made you the way you are. I am almost certain of it.
Something?
Tell me about yourself. In your words, from your mouth, tell me.
When I woke up, I was weak, exhausted, emaciated. I couldn't think clearly, or even remember much of anything. I was thirsty, hungry, sore from head to toe. A crowd of people surrounded me. This was a long time ago. Well, not so long as to be described as long ago, but it is as far back as my past goes. I sought help from the people around me, but my words did not get through to them. The only thing that came from my mouth were feral howls. They scowled at me, and then...
Stinkin' gross. I have no interest in any more trouble.
Shall we kill it? Never seen anyone like this before.
What is he, anyway?
Beats me. A bestia by the look of it.
Bestia!
Bestia! Bestia!
Bestia!
I didn't understand what they were saying about me. All I could pick out was the word bestia. The humans brought sticks and fishing poles, with which they poked and prodded me. At first, they probably only meant to chase me out. But before long, their actions began to escalate.
Bestia!
Bestia! Filthy beast!
We ain't got nothing for you. Dirty, nasty thing.
Stay back!
Hit it! Pound it! He's really feeling it.
Beat it! Beat the thing!
Kill it! Kill it!
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
Die!
Why? Why should I have to die? I was simply asking for help. If they didn't have food to spare, a glass of water would have been enough. I asked for nothing of them but some relief from my thirst. But the humans would not hear my pleas. My words reached no one's ears. When they brought weapons and started chasing me around, attempting to kill me, all I could do anymore was run. And as I fled, I saw something. A child pointing to a wild dog covered in mud and shouting "Bestia." That was when I finally understood that I was a beast. And that was why the humans wanted to exterminate me. I was neither cattle nor swine, nor fowl of the air, but a vicious beast, the kind of creature that ravaged their fields. And so...
You sought to prove your superiority to them, so you would never have to be called a beast or chased out of somewhere again.
I was so close to forgetting it all. The time I spent with you was truly wonderful.
This part is interesting if you know bestia, like what it really means. And I'll talk about it when we get further into the store. But yes, bestia means beast. And you can probably guess the origin. It's a Latin origin language. We've gotten some other clues as to where we are right now. As you might have guessed, we are no longer in cloudy, rainy England. Not anymore. We're not in the middle of a city or a town this time. We're on a cliffside in the middle of a forest. Sometimes it's better that way.
The time I spent with you was truly wonderful. I could forget about people calling me a beast, chasing me around and trying to kill me. I could forget about slaughtering them, painting the walls with their blood. I could forget about everything. It felt like I had actually become a man.
But you...
But then it showed up. Another beast, like me. It was my kin. A different individual, though, built differently than me. I am taller than it was. But it was a beast. And I, too, must be a beast.
Regardless, I will continue to insist you are not, as many times as I must. Should you be troubled by these painful memories and attempt to cause someone harm again, I will be there to remind you of your humanity. Is that what you can see with your eyes? The whole of the world? I cannot see you, that is correct. But I can feel you, sense you, hear you, and I can learn what you bear within your heart. You worry, you fear, and you think. And you also show concern for me. These things all prove that you are human.
This woman, she really is going to change me. If I remain with her, I can become a man. It might be no more than an illusion, but with her near, it can become my reality.
Have you calmed yourself down some?
Hall needs to be cleaned.
So it does.
I'll take care of it. You don't need to worry. You should get changed, though.
Very well. I believe I care so much for you. Because you resemble me.
We are not alike in the slightest. As I've said, you are a beautiful woman.
You may compliment my appearance, but no one else ever did. I have been labeled a witch because of the color of my eyes and hair. My eyes, they're red.
A beautiful shade of red indeed. A magnificent color, like blood.
I love door one. Mel was like, they're like rubies. And then Bestia's like, they're blood. They're blood eyes. Oh, so special. Love this little meow meow.
You're the first person to say that about them. Even my mother said my eyes frightened her. Because people called me a witch, I was rarely afforded the opportunity to interact with others, so I grew up mostly alone. As the people outside this mansion called you a beast, so too do the people outside call me a witch. See? We are alike. Do I look like a witch to you?
No, you are a beautiful, compassionate human woman.
And you are a human man, even if you don't believe it yourself.
Yet again, Bestia found himself feeling grateful for the white-haired girl's blindness. For, while he had just managed to put on a smile, tears were also rolling down his cheeks. Joy, bitterness, sorrow, a maelstrom of emotions flowed unbounded from within. But he cried in silence. Bestia shed his tears discreetly, so as to not allow the white-haired girl to notice. He looked down upon the floor. A single corpse lay there, and no matter how hard he tried, he could not see it as anything other than a beast that looked just like him.
Full Metal Alchemist.
I'll do a little bit more. Because I think we're going to get some more Pauline. I really want you to see more Pauline. She's great. He came from a faraway land, across many seas. There was never any guarantee that we would see each other again. But I still believed that no matter how great the ocean that divided us, we were bound by our love. The only thing that needed stand between us was physical distance. I wonder if he's here yet.
Hello, my little ninja. How do I say this one? Oh god. Alright, hang on. I know this is a Dutch word. Rabbit. I just don't know how to say it, so we're gonna let Google Translate say it for me. Give me 1 second here. N-I-J-N. I know they're yeah. Say that again? Ninja. わかんないな What has you so out of breath?
Oh, don't scare me like that! And where did you pick up a word like... Ninja! I never took you for someone so pretentious.
I'm sorry. You just look so much like a rabbit there, the way you were tossing your head back and forth, looking around for me.
Oh, you... Yeah, that thing! I'm trying so hard, my mouth will not make the... Ninja. It's something you call a child. I'm not a little girl anymore.
I'm sorry, really. Don't be so mad. By the way, she is about... 24? 24. I think he's 25. 26 or 25.
I'm not mad at all. It's been a year and a half. We finally get to see each other again.
That we do.
Did you have any trouble out at sea? Did you fall ill or get caught in a storm or run into any kind of danger at all?
No, there was no trouble. Everything went fine without incident. The sea god was watching over us, I suppose.
Thank goodness. I was so worried. But you kept your promise. You came back for me.
You kept yours and waited for me.
Of course I did. I trusted and I don't mind waiting.
Even so, 18 months must have been a long time.
It was. eyes. It felt haunting to me as well. Every day I would picture your face, recall the sound of your voice. And over time, it began to lose shrink. It absolutely terrified me. Is that what you actually look like? Is this truly the sound of your voice?
You almost forgot?
Not at all. I was afraid that in my profound love for you, my mind had created its own image. Perhaps my adoration has grown so strong, it turned you into a transcendent beauty like Cleopatra herself.
You must have made some unseemly friends. You were never this much of a sweet talker. I bet you're disappointed, though. Look at me, a homely woman you could find anywhere.
For some reason, I find myself in a teasing mood. Please have mercy, or I'm liable to lose your affection. What I'm trying to say is that being here with the real you, putting my hands in yours, listening to you speak, and seeing you be, well, you are so much more wondrous than anything I imagined. And right now, I am feeling that stronger than ever.
You seem to have found yourself away with words. I imagine you had plenty of time to practice on other women. Goodness, you fiend.
That's not terribly convincing with your cheeks the color of wine.
They are not! God!
Hey now, don't throw a fit.
You're the only one who can put me in such high spirits with a few simple words.
Huh? Did you say something?
Who? Me? No, not a thing. Hey, since you're finally back, how about we take a walk around town? You've taken care of all your work for the time being, right? So you can spare some time for me?
Absolutely, Paul. As much as time allows, I will spend it with you. As much as time allows.
There's still no trace of him. It's been a week, and I've found nothing. Considering my time limit, that needs to change fast. But... excuse me, have you seen this man? This is a drawing of what he looks like.
Sorry, never seen him.
Even the smallest piece of information helps. If you've heard about anyone who might have seen him.
I said I haven't seen him, so I don't know what to tell you. I'm a busy woman. Would you mind moving aside?
Sorry. I was told that my lover lost his life out on work. But I don't believe it. They haven't shown me a body, so their information has to be an error. I have to be the one to find him, to prove he's still alive. I have to follow his tracks. I've heard word that remnants of his ship drifted ashore near this village. So if he survived, he must be somewhere nearby. I'm certain of it, but I haven't been able to find any information of the sort. The villagers aren't being very cooperative. They're all just as reserved as the day I arrived. Rather, I get the feeling they want to stay as far away from trouble as they can. No matter what I ask, I can't get a straight answer from anyone. Everyone's still closed off. Because of the war, I guess. I don't have time for people to be glum, though. It's that boy. He's at the shore again. Always alone.
God have mercy. You again? What are you doing here?
I'm always so callous. I came to get sentimental and watch the sunset.
So original.
What does it matter if I visit the seashore? The ocean doesn't belong to anyone. If I'm such a bother, then you're free to leave like last time.
You sure are cheeky for an outsider. I know the rest of the village isn't being all that cooperative.
Nope.
That's what this place is like now. Closed off. It's not kind to outsiders. You're really going to be able to keep up the search with the entire town stonewalling you?
Yes, I will. I won't give up for any reason. I have to find him, to bring him home with me.
Lady, you're...
My name isn't Lady, it's Pauline. Pauline.
Lady is...
Pauline.
Pauline, is this person you're looking for still alive?
He is. He has to be.
Is that so? Well, have fun with that. I doubt you're gonna get any help, though.
He really left. Don't lose heart, Pauline. If you lose faith this easily, you'll never find him. He is alive, isn't he? He is alive. I have faith. I believe. Oh, I thought you left.
Take it. You're ruining the scenery pacing around on the beach.
Is this an orange? They grow pretty large here, huh?
Yeah, the oranges around this part are pretty good. People used to come out here just to buy them, in fact.
And you want to get one just for me?
I just want to get rid of you. Once you finish that, get lost, alright?
Thanks. I appreciate it. You're not so bad after all.
Like I said, this isn't me being nice or anything.
Oh, there you go again. Yeah, I've got you all figured out, little man. You're actually a very sweet boy. You were really trying to cheer me up, weren't you?
Javi.
What?
My name. It's not little man, it's Javi.
Alright then, Javier it is.
No, not Javier, just Javi.
I don't see what the big deal is, but okay. Say, Javi, I really think we should be friends.
What?
Come on, let's be friends. Don't say you don't need any. You can make me friend number 1. We'll have lots of fun.
You just want to use me in your search, because you can't get the villagers to talk to you on your own.
No, I mean it, really.
You're wasting your time. I'm just as much trouble for them as you. Using me isn't going to get you anywhere.
Trouble? What do you mean by that, Javi?
Nothing you need to know, lady. Bye, and stay away from the shore.
Hold on a second.
What?
Pauline.
What?
My name isn't Lady, it's Pauline. Listen to me, Javi. I have no intention whatsoever of using you. I enjoy talking to you, and I think it'd be fun if I could do it more.
Does she look like she's gonna use you? She's baby. Sir, she's more baby than you. He was right earlier when he was like, you're acting like a kid more than I am. It's true, though.
She is baby. That's why I want to be friends. I can find you here at the beach, right? I'll be back, Javi. You won't change my mind. I will make you my friend, Javi.
What the hell, lady? Did you hear a word I said? I don't need any damn friends. And stay away from the beach.
Nope, you will be my friend.
It ain't happening.
Wait, Javi. See you again. I'm not kidding, I will come back. I had actually, at first, been thinking that it would be easier to get information if I could make friends with someone in the village. But that orange Javi gave me when I was sad and lonely and hurting was so amazingly fresh and delicious. More than any orange I've ever had before. It was almost as though Javi's kindness was seeping directly into my mouth.
Whoa. Is that what they're calling it these days?
I'm sure we'll be able to get along. I want to be his friend. Time is the only thing moving forward in my search. Some days, I would ask my mom's friend. My mom's friend Orlando to accompany me on trips outside the village. But no matter where I go, I just hear the same thing. The view of it's an unimaginably huge chasm that keeps us apart, but at the same time, there's something beautiful about the way the sea encompasses the entire world. The emerald expanse, It simultaneously robs me of him and soothes my heart with its stunning brilliance. Perhaps I feel such awe and admiration for it because I was born along the seaside. He's not here today. Javi, are you there? That's odd. I can always find him here. Hey, Javi, where did you go?
I can't believe you fell for that. I did it again. Sorry, when I shift between higher and lower voices, it always happens. I'm sorry if you can hear it. A pitfall? That's not very nice, Javi. Why would you do that to me? Because you won't stop following me around. Do you have any idea how annoying that is?
That doesn't mean you have to do something so cruel.
Maybe now you'll learn your lesson and stay away from the beach.
Jerk.
Hey. Wait, are you seriously crying? Hey, don't cry.
Just kidding. I'm not crying.
What? Come on, you were faking? You tricked me?
You played the first mean prank, Javi. You really scared me there.
I kept telling you to stay away. It's your fault for constantly refusing to listen. I'm surprised you haven't gotten bored yet. You must have a lot of time on your hands.
I most certainly do not have a lot of time. My deadline for how long I could be here is quickly approaching. But I'll just get depressed if I spend all that time searching. If I can have some fun with you, Javi, I'll have more energy.
Fun, eh? So you still haven't found him?
No.
You don't even know if the guy's alive or dead. Just... forget it. I'm out of here.
Hold on a sec. Ow! Ow!
Come on, you're not gonna fool me again.
No, I'm not joking around. I really... It looks like I twisted my ankle. But I'll be just fine. Don't worry about me.
Wait there.
Huh?
Come on, let me see your foot.
Alright.
Ankle's swollen. At least learn to land properly.
What? You're gonna blame me when you're the one who dug the hole?
No one's ever gotten hurt in a trap that basic. At least none of my friends ever did.
Wait, I thought you didn't have friends, Javi.
Oh, shut your damn mouth. I'm going to bandage your ankle.
Oh, I see. You went to get a bandage for me. Thank you.
It was my fault anyway. Swap it out for a real bandage when you can. I'm sure your acquaintance has some.
Really? That looks just fine to me.
This filthy thing isn't suitable for someone like you, lady.
Pauline.
Quit that.
What do you mean, not suitable?
Do I have to explain everything? You're from a pretty well-off country, aren't you, Pauline? Well, compared to that, this is a poor village. Digging traps is why Javi has no friends. He's the asshole in Animal Crossing, the original one, where he put the pitfalls all over the village and you couldn't get around anywhere. He's that guy. I love him, though. You don't even have clean bandages to spare. Just gross scraps of cloth like this. It's not something you should be wearing.
You think so? But you gave it to me, Javi. I won't be changing it anytime soon. Tell me, Javi, do you not like this village?
The only thing this place has going for it is the ocean.
The ocean?
It's the one thing that doesn't change, no matter what. It's always beautiful.
I see. You like the ocean too, Javi.
I just don't have anything else to like.
Oh, there you go again. Oh, I've got an idea. Javi!
What now?
A rowboat! I want to take a ride in a rowboat! Would anyone get mad if we borrowed the one tied up over there for a little bit?
I doubt anyone would care if it's just for a little. Can you row, though, lady?
You'll do the rowing, Javi.
Huh? Why me?
What's the big deal? The water's mostly calm today. I think a little walk on the sea would be lovely.
Can you call that a walk?
Sure you can. Come on, let's go. Give me a hand, Javi.
God, you are one cheeky outsider.
The breeze feels different on the water than it does on the beach, wouldn't you say?
You think so? Not the same to me.
No, it's definitely different. The smell of salt is stronger, and there's more moisture in the air. It's kind of like someone gently caressing your cheek.
I'm not getting any of that. You're way too perceptive, lady.
Am I? Close your eyes, Javi, and feel the breeze. I bet you'll get what I'm saying. Come on, close your eyes.
No, I'm not going to.
What? Why not?
I just don't want to do what you tell me.
Oh, no need to be petty.
The sea is not always so kind. The hand that's gently caressing your cheek can, in the blink of an eye, become the wrinkled hand of a witch that destroys everything it touches. The ocean is a scary thing. It's nothing we humans have any chance of standing up against.
You're right. And I know it very, very well. The man I'm searching for was in a shipwreck. I was told it killed him, but I refused to believe that he would just leave me behind like that. Sometimes, on a whim, the wrinkly witch might have mercy.
I'm not so sure about that.
I trust in the sea's gentleness. I don't think it's all scary. This soft breeze, these calm waves, they saved him. I'm sure of it. He loved the ocean too, you know. He was always looking far into the distance out across the water. His head held high, a stern, unwavering look in his eyes.
I'm assuming he's your lover?
Yes. He's very dear to me, and I love him deeply.
Oh, I see.
He was really fond of the sea by my hometown.
You live in a decent town, huh?
Yep, it's wonderful. It's so peaceful and everyone's so nice. There's not a single bad person living there. Oh, I know, Javi. You should come visit my hometown sometime.
Visit your home?
Yeah, the ocean there is really pretty too. The colors are a little deeper than they are here. It's like so many jewels sparkling in the light. I'm sure you'll love it, Javi. I'd love for you to come and visit. We can go see all sorts of things. There's this shop that sells great ham sandwiches.
I don't have the money for a trip.
Maybe not now, but you could in the future. Or, if you're interested at all, I could ask Orlando to bring you back with us, Javi. If you don't want to stay here, that is.
Along with the guy you're looking for?
Yep, I'm sure he'd be happy to have you along. Give it some thought. You would enjoy it, I'm sure.
You sound like a child.
Huh?
Nothing. I doubt I could ever get permission to leave.
Permission? Oh, right. Are your parents pretty strict, Javi?
No. They're dead. Both my mom and dad.
What?
They were murdered. So, I'm staying with an acquaintance. They try to work me like a horse, though, so I sneak out here when I get the chance.
Was it in the war?
The war? What are you talking about, lady?
Huh? Wasn't this country involved in a war not too long ago?
There was a war, yes, but no soldiers ever reached this village.
Then why would they be killed?
It was the beast.
The beast?
Yes, the beast. He showed up one day and destroyed everything. The peace, my family, my friends, merchants and travelers visiting the village, everyone and everything. He slaughtered everything, and then he disappeared. That man, that bestia destroyed everything. He's a murderous beast. The whole village is terrified of him. They go through their days like lifeless dolls, enveloped in a storm cloud of terror.
Bestia. A murderous beast. So the grim air hanging in the village isn't because of the war? It's because a beast has been killing people? A beast? Why would... But... Hey, Javi. You said there were merchants and travelers visiting the village. Can you describe them for me?
There were all sorts. Like the one who stopped by on the road to somewhere else. And an international trader on his way to purchase goods.
Huh.
All right. I would say that's a good stopping point. Ah, yes. My favorite song. My jam. Wow. We heckin'... We're here. I don't know why I said we're here. Yes. We get to hear this wonderful music as I talk to you. Sorry. I forgot that this was what played here. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Next week, we should be doing, from now on, the streams will be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, excuse me. And they should be 2.5 hours long, as opposed to 2. I just needed a little bit of time because my body really didn't like that. Like, you didn't like today. So, next week we will probably be able to finish the store, hopefully. And if not, in 2 weeks' time, definitely. The store's a little longer. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will see you next week. And, yeah. Have a good day. Have a good week. Be safe out there, friends. Be safe. See ya.